This is the Kali Linux interface, and here is the application menu where all of the hacking tools are already installed. So you just have to navigate one by one all of them to explore that. Here is the minimizer tab, upon clicking which you will get the minimized form of all of the windows which are currently running at the Kali Linux. And this is the file system or folders of the Kali Linux. So here you can see that I can navigate to the documents and desktop, downloads, and whatever folder I want. So here I am going to open a folder. You can see that here is a file named commands.txt which is already in there. So this is the file whose name is commands.txt inside the download folder. You can open it by double clicking on the file and you will see the content of the file. You can navigate to the text editor. This is the text editor. You can save anything. This is like notepad of your. You can take notes from this tool, and here you can type like this is my tool, and you can save it wherever you want to save. Here I want to save this inside the desktop and giving to the name my notes. And so this is our command line tool, the terminal, and upon clicking with here you can see a little box has been came, and upon clicking the file tab you can see here is the new tab option. Upon clicking that you will see that there is the two windows of our Linux terminal. This is built in with the operating system. You don't have to install. Many of the new users were asking that question, that maybe we should to install the terminal separately, but it is not mandatory because this is built in for the every Unix or Linux or Mac or Windows system. So you don't have to install this. Here we will explore further. Clicking the negative, it will close this, and upon clicking the new window, it will bring a new window which is two terminals. Here you can perform a one task, and here you can perform another task. And here I am going to explore the actions option, which you can see, which can split terminal horizontally, and there we go. You can see that one terminal has been split into two terminals, and here you can type another commands, and here you can type other command. Here I am going to zoom it little bit. So at the view option, or you can say that, or at the edit option, you can zoom in this terminal by clicking on the zoom in button. Your control plus plus is the shortcut of zooming in the terminal. So here I am using this, and here you can also zoom the second vertical terminal. So here I am going to type the command which is want to explore our or see our IP address of our machine. So I am going to type ifconfig, and typing ifconfig you can see that yes, there is our IP address of our machine. Here you can type multiple commands. I am going to again open my new terminal in order to make it zoom, and here we can also use a command which show you which directory you are currently in. So you type pwd. This command means present working directory. What is the present working directory we are in? On the terminal we are going to see that how we can make files, remove files, copy files, make directories, remove directories, and copy directories. Typing the pwd, you will see that we are inside the home and WebWonders directory. Here is another command which is ls. ls means list everything which is inside our current directory. Hitting the enter, so you can see here is our desktop, documents, downloads, music, and my notes as well, which we have seen previously. Here is another command which is being used mostly, whose name is cd. cd means change the directory. We are going to navigate inside the downloads. So here I am going to copy this and paste it here. Upon clicking on the enter, you can see that we are inside the download directory using our previous command which we have learned previously, which is ls. Hitting enter, you can see that the command.txt is inside our download folder. In my previous video I have shown you that you can access this commands.txt file via navigating to the file system directly. Here you can see, and clicking on the download, and here is our command.txt, but we have seen this command.txt inside our terminal here. So I hope this makes clear to you. Now we are inside the download folder, and now we are getting out from the download folder, and we want to come back our root folder, which is, we have seen that home/WebWonders. So in order to move back, we use again cd command and use dot dot to move back one directory. If you use dot dot, it will move back towards one directory. So here you can see, now we can type command ls, and here you can see that we are inside our root folder, our root directory. So this is the command of Kali. Again, we are going to see that how we can navigate into a directory with using a path. Let's say we are going to type pw in order to see that in which folder we are in. We are inside the WebWonders home/WebWonders folder, and now we are going to navigate inside the downloads, and here you can see that I have typed just capital D, and after that what I did, I used tab button, and this will autocomplete for you and bring other options as well, like documents, download, whichever you want to navigate. You just have to use the arrow button to navigate that folder. Going inside the downloads folder, and here you can see that now we are inside our downloads folder, and typing ls command. Here you can see, here is our commands.txt file, which is already at there. I go back from here and type this like cd and give it the name of the path like /home/WebWonders, and here I am going to give the downloads path. Yeah, so again I am going to enter the downloads directory. There are two methods to access a directory, like give a name of the directory, or you can use the path. This is the path of the download folder where it was located. I have given the whole path so that we can navigate inside the downloads directory. There is another command whose name is clear. So we have seen that by using the commands we did a lot of garbage inside our terminal. In order to clean all of these previous history of our commands, what we are going to do, we are going to use clear command in order to clear our terminal. Now you can see that our terminal has been cleared. So now I am going to make a directory inside the downloads folder. Before that, we use command ls in order to see that there is a single file whose name is commands.txt. In order to make a new directory, we are going to use command mkdir and the name of the new folder like WebWonders, and type ls command. Here you can see that the WebWonders is the new directory inside the downloads folder. Now I am going to remove this WebWonders folder. So what command I am going to use? Let's see, rmdir and WebWonder, and by hitting tab it is using the autocomplete feature of the Kali Linux. And here you can see, now I am going to type the ls command in order to see that there is no WebWonder, but previously the WebWonder was exist. After using the rmdir WebWonders, there is the no directory whose name is WebWonder. As we know that the rmdir command can delete the folder who is empty, but it will not delete any directory which contains any file like txt file or python file or any other type of file. So here I am again going to make a directory using mkdir command, and its name would be WebWonders, not WebWonders. And here you can see by typing ls command, here is our WebWonders folder but inside the WebWonders. Now we are going to move inside the WebWonders, and let me expand it so that you can view it. And here is a new command we can use whose name is touch, 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 and new file dot txt. I am making a file whose name is txt, not a folder. So you should use command touch in order to make a new file. Hitting enter and typing ls command, you can see that new file.txt exists in the WebWonders folder. So now again I am moving back by typing dot dot. Here you can see that we are inside the downloads folder upon typing ls command. So now you can see clearly that the WebWonders exist, but I am going to use RMDIR web sounders, not WebWonders. And you can see that this is saying that failed to remove WebWonder directory not empty. Remember this by the flag r-r you can use in order to remove a directory who's containing any file. You have seen that inside the WebWonder a file whose name is new file.txt, that's why it was not removing. So the command delete a non-empty directory in Kali Linux is, for example, here is WebWonders non-empty directory which is inside the WebWonder. We are going to inside the WebWonders and create a file like touch new file, or you can say that sub.txt, subscribe.txt, and upon lsing you can see that subscribe.txt inside our WebWonders folder. So in order to navigate back we use cd dot dot, and upon ls you can see that the WebWonders exist, WebWonder directory. So in order to remove we just have to type -rm -rf and the name of directory or the path of the directory which you want to delete. So here rm -rf and the name of directory I have given, which is whose name is WebWonders. And now you can see that there is no WebWonders. Above WebWonders exist, but after executing this command the non-empty folder, the non-empty directory WebWonders has gone. How we can delete the txt files are files, not folders. Now we are going to make a file whose name is subscribe.txt inside the downloads folder. Upon lsing you can see that the subscribe.txt is here. In order to delete this, type rm and subscribe.txt. I have used the type functionality to autocomplete, and upon typing the ls command you can see that there is no subscribe.txt, and previously here was command.txt and the subscribe.txt inside the downloads folder, and here you can see the downloads folder is containing the command.txt. There is no subscribe.txt. So now we are going to see how we can move a file from one location to another. So I am going to use the command which is mv and command.txt which exists inside the downloads folder. Here I am going to give the path desktop, and you can see that desktop which is not inside the downloads folder. So I have to mention the path where is the desktop. I am going to use the home and /WebWonders, WONDERS, I think so, WebWonders, WONDERS, WebWonders, and here is the name of the directory which I want to move, and here I am going to give the name of this file, commands.txt, or you can give any other name you want, what you want. Okay, this is not mandatory, you just have to specify the name, and here you can clearly see that the command.txt has been moved from there to here. In this way you can copy this command as well. You might be wondering that how we can copy the files from one location to another. This is very much easy. Here I am going to make a file using the command touch, and this file will be like the video, maybe like.txt, and upon typing ls you can see that there is our like.txt file. Now we want to copy this file. One copy should be inside the download folder and other copy should be inside the desktop folder. How we are going to achieve this? Using the cp command. Cp means copy file. So using cp, give the name of the file which you want to copy and the name of path like home/WebWonders, and after that I am going to move this my file to the desktop and give it to the name of comment, whichever the name you want to give it. A copy of this file would be created it there. If you don't want to change the name, you can take the name as it is and hit enter. Now you can see that there will be a file whose name is like.txt. You can open it, and this is an empty file. The basic, our agenda is to see how we can copy the file from one location to another. So here is a trick that also, here I cleared my terminal, and you can also use a command which shows the hidden folders. Like you are typing ls, but there are other folders or files which we can't see, but using the command ls-la you will find the folders and files which are hidden inside a folder. So here you can see that there are bunch of other files include the like.txt. So there's a dot and dot and many other folders, you can see that, and their privileges as well. But now we are going to see that how we can insert some text inside an empty folder. So for that we can use echo command, echo echo, and after that the text which you want to insert inside the file. For example, we have the file likes.txt, and we are going to use the text subscribe and like, and after that we are going to use this greater than sign and name of this file which is like.txt. Here comes another command which is mostly being used in order to read a file, which is cat command. cat like like.txt, hit enter, and you can see that inside the likes.txt there is the line subscribe and like. We have inserted this line using the echo command, and after that we have read this like.txt's content using the cat command. Now we will move a little bit advanced, and we will see that how we can write something inside the txt file other than echo command. So here is a command nano, and after that you can type like.txt, which is the name of the file, and here you can see that the subscribe and like has been written at there. Now I am going to type comment also the WebWonders video, and now here most of the beginners will get stuck at this interface because they don't know how to exit. So in order to exit you just have to type Ctrl+X and type Y, and after that hit enter. This will quit. Now you are using the command cat like.txt. You can see that our second line has been already added, which is comment the WebWonders video. Now we are going to see that how we can copy or bring a tool inside the GitHub, from the GitHub to our Linux system. So what are the command and how we can do that? First of all, we just have to type sudo apt get update. This is the command, sudo apt get update. So this will ask for the password of the machine and give it the password, and this will update the machine for you before installing any tool. You get kind of protected from the attacks. So here now I am moving the famous tool whose name is Fuzz Faster You Fool, and here I am going to copy this using here. You can copy this, and after that come to your directory, and here I am going to use git clone and paste it at there. I have used control shift and v in order to paste anything which you have copied inside the copy somewhere, and paste you want to paste it inside the terminal. Now hit enter. This will clone the FUF tool into my local system, and upon ls you can see that the FUF directory is present here. So move inside the FUF directory, and here you will be able to see that we are now inside our FUF directory. Type ls command. Here you can see that all of the files which are available in our system. Now we can use the readme file using cat command, and after that, reading the instructions, we can install this tool very easily.